Hi, my name is Mike with ARS, and today I am here in the R&D bay with one of our Jeep JL Wranglers, and we're going to be installing a Pro Hoop onto this Jeep. These install instructions also apply to the Jeep JT Gladiator.
First thing we're going to do is remove the factory antenna on the passenger side using a 10mm opened-end wrench. Then, with a T40 Torx bit, you're going to remove the 4 bolts that hold the plastic cowl cover on. You will not be reusing these bolts. Then remove the cover. You'll see a small plastic tab underneath the remaining cover. Go ahead and clip that off with a pair of dikes or diagonal cutters. Then mask off the areas around the 2 holes for the next step. Then using a Dremel or something similar, round out each hole to approximately a ½ inch. Don't use a drill bit because it will cause the plastic to crack. Then open up the 2 holes on the outer flange to 13/32 seconds. Install both parts of the Pier plate so that you can mark your holes for drilling. Hold the Pier plate in place with the stainless steel hardware. Then mark all 4 holes that you'll need to be drilled, then remove the Pier plates. Center punch all spots and drill 4 pilot holes. Then step up the upper 3 holes to a 5/16 inch, then enlarge the lower one to 17/32 seconds. Be sure to drill through both layers of steel and then paint the raw metal to prevent rust. We used clear in this case. Insert the rivet nut with the tool provided using a 9/16 inch socket and 11/16 inch wrench. Remove the rivet nut tool. Next, we're going to notch the plastic cowl cover so that it'll fit in place for later on. Mark your cut lines on the plastic cover. Clamp the cover down and use a cutoff wheel to cut your notches. Flip it over and cut off the small standoff or spacers on the backside. There's more information on this in the written instructions. Next, reinstall both parts of the Pier plates. There's going to be 3 large washers that go in between both Pier plates that act as spacers. Then loosely install the hardware. Don't tighten it up just yet. There are a total of 9 large washers that go with those 3 bolts. Put the lower bolt into the rivet nut and install the stainless steel hardware to hold the Pier plate in place while you tighten down the bolts. Make sure you tighten all 4 hex head bolts. And then you can remove the stainless steel hardware. Next, reinstall the plastic cover. Place the 2 large tall spacers onto the top of the cowl and loosely install the stainless Allen bolts on the top. And the smaller spacers go on the bottom. Make sure you put Loctite on all 4 of these Allen head bolts, but don't tighten them up just yet. Repeat all steps on the opposite side. Put the end caps onto the Pro Hoop, both sides. It's best to do that with a rubber mallet. Then install the front hoop. It's best to do this with a helper so you don't accidentally scratch your Jeep. Make Make sure you install your antenna clamp and retighten all the base plate bolts, and you're done.
All right, folks, we got our Pro front hoop installed on this beautiful JL Wrangler. All in all, it took us about 2 hours worth of work, not too bad. Once you learn the little steps involved with getting that pier plate installed, the other side is going to be much faster. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us by phone, email, Instagram, Facebook, and we will help walk you through the process. Again, my name is Mike. Thanks for watching, and we will see you on the trail.